up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Road Monster coming at you here from beautiful, sunny, windy Playa del Carmen. Super excited about today's video because I have an apartment for you under 10,000 pesos a month, only 7 minutes from this location. And this will be the first of many in a series that I'm going to call Apartments in Playa del Carmen, 10,000 pesos or less. So stick around. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more like this one. They're not my favorite to do. I did just spend about 20 minutes waiting for the property manager to show up, but I know a lot of you guys like these videos and you find them helpful, so just do let me know by smashing the like button for me, subscribing and commenting, so that I know to keep going with these videos. All right, guys, so this one's a studio. I'm going to show the rooftop. I'm going to show the pool down on the ground level. I'm going to show how to get there. I'll put up on the map where I am right now and put up on the map where the apartment is when we get there. It's only about a 7-minute walk from where I'm standing, guys. So a lot of what you're after typically, if I'm not mistaken, is the location here in Playa. Who wants to live in Playa del Carmen and have to take a taxi to the beach? You want to be able to just stumble out of bed and walk right down to the beach. So if that sounds good to you guys, let's go check out the apartment for under 10,000 pesos a month here in beautiful Playa. Vámonos. All right, guys, we're gonna start the walk over there and I'll update you guys along the walk where I am by putting that up on the screen on Google Maps, and I'll give you a little bit of information on the apartment as we go over there. So I mentioned this place is under 10,000 pesos. I'll give you the specifics of the 2 contract options at the end of the video, so stick around for that. One thing that sweetens the deal on this place quite a bit is the utilities. The water, the electricity, and the internet are included in the price. So that definitely sweetens the deal. And as mentioned, we got just about a 6-minute walk from where I am right here. So you can get an idea of how to get there. I have the wind furry on there at this point, blocking the noise, the wind noise, so hopefully that's doing a good job on your guys' end. Hopefully the wind isn't too irritating. So you have access, easy access to 2 different beaches depending on whether you want to go north or south. When you get here, we're on CTM, and this is Flamingos right here, the cross street. And so when you get to Flamingos and you see this 7-Eleven right here, you can either go right or you can go left. And so if you go right down Flamingos, when you get down here, you can end up at Martina Beach Club. If you go left, there's a path that will take you down to the beautiful Coco Beach, and from there you can access Playa Colosio, Playa 72, and Playa 88, along with Playa Pt.1, which is another favorite of mine, a beautiful spot. And for those of you who don't know, there is actually a small cenote down there at Playa Pt.1 with a freshwater river, which when the ocean has kind of a sargassum issue, that's a fantastic alternative to cool off. And it's a slightly sulfuric water. You've got that sulfur, which is really good for the skin, the hair, the nails, and the joints, as they say. I definitely notice some benefits from that. So the location is fantastic for the beach lovers here watching. And we are now up to Avenida Cozumel right here. And we just have a little bit more to go before we hit 5th Avenue. And this place is literally about 10 steps, okay, maybe 15 steps for some of you, but for me about 10 steps to 5th Avenue. And I really don't think you could ask for a better location. CTM is the definition of equidistance between everything, north, south, east, west. The proximity to Chedraui, yet still not being too far from the beaches to the north or the center, yet you're not right in the heart of the center where you hear the club noise. I think this location is close to unbeatable for most of you guys. Some people do want to be right in the heart of the center. I did feature a 2-bedroom apartment near Mamitas recently that has since been rented. So some people are looking for that, where they want to be right by the clubs. But a lot of us, especially in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, we want a little bit more peace and quiet. And so this particular part of CTM doesn't have a ton of traffic. If you're on CTM between 5th and 10th, you're pretty safe. If you're on CTM between 10th and 20th, that's a different story. That part of CTM has a boatload of traffic. And there's also a tree in the middle of the road on CTM that frequently has cars that run into it, and that makes a terrible, terrible noise. Ask me how I know. I used to live right around the corner from that part of CTM, and I did hear some pretty awful crashes into that tree. All right, guys, we're getting super close to the apartment. I'll show you the entrance here in just a moment, and we will head inside. Thank you guys for checking out the video. And hopefully one of you ends up renting this apartment and ends up living there happily ever after, or for at least the next 6 months or 1 year. All right, guys, we are just now getting to 5th Avenue, and you can see how little traffic there is right here. As most of you know, 5th Avenue is a pedestrian street, and right down here there's only traffic to and from Coco Beach and those resorts. So very little traffic here. You've got Quinta Parrilla right here, the Argentinian steak place. And just about 10 paces from here, we have the entrance to what could be your new apartment. Now keep in mind, guys, this is not an apartment with a big kitchen or anything like that. This is definitely a very small studio. But I think at this price point and with this location, most of you looking to rent this place could afford to eat out most meals. You've got Brantenburger, which I've featured in one video, right across the street. You've got Roma Spaghetti right up here. You've got $9 for the vegetarian, vegan options. A little coffee shop, Sweet Bella right here. And we have arrived to the entrance of the apartment. For those of you who are seriously interested in this, reach out to me at The Rope Monster on Instagram. I'll put you in touch with the property manager so that you can get into this apartment and check it out with your own eyes. This video just serves as at least a preview, but always take a look at these places in person whenever possible before you sign a contract or anything like that. All right, guys, so this is the building right here. The rooftop is right up there, and there's a nice breeze, and you actually do get an ocean view from up there. And there's a pool, which we're just about to see as we go inside. Let's do this. Esa es la piscina. All right, so here is the studio for under 10,000. Tiny little area to prepare food, microwave, little coffee maker, little TV workspace here, half-size fridge. So you're paying for the location, absolutely. You at least have a little closet here. They're going to take out one of these beds so you have more space, and so this will be the bed that's staying. And then here we've got the bathroom, and at least the shower has pretty good space, has a pretty high shower head. I'll get in here just to show you guys that I'm about 6 feet tall and I can fit under that thing perfectly. So that's always something I look for in Latin America. My shower in Ecuador was, I had to duck to get under it, so that's never fun. And then you do have this pretty sweet balcony right here. And there's a pool at the entrance down below. And then also there's a roof we're about to go check out right now. So a little bit noisy during the day, but this is CTM right here. And that's 10th right there. And 5th is just right there. So you're really paying for the location. And the traffic's not nearly as bad on this part of CTM as it is between 10th and 15th and 15th and 20th. So not a bad spot for under 10,000 pesos. And remember, all of this space here will be open, so you'll have a little bit of room to move around, do your yoga. And I always personally like apartments that get some of the afternoon sun so that you can get some sunshine on your body. We'll call it full body sun. I like to get full body sun, and really you can mostly only do that in your apartment here in Mexico. So that's a good feature, just to be getting the sun in here. All right, let's go see if we can check out the rest of the building. All right, guys, let's go check out the roof space. The roofs are always important for me. Place to get a little bit of breeze, a little bit of sun. Okay, so it looks like they're kind of fixing this up. Hola, ¿qué tal? Oh, nice. Okay, so sweet little seating area here. And you actually get a nice ocean view. This is really chill. Yeah, so nice ocean view off there. And you can see how close you are. The beach where this video began is just right down here and to the left. So nice quick beach access. And we'll talk lease options in just a moment. I just wanted to make sure not to forget to show this beautiful rooftop up here. All right, guys, so you've seen the apartment, the roof, the pool, the beaches that it's close to there, Martina Beach Club. I've shown Coco Beach in previous videos, so I'm not gonna walk over and show that, but you can also find that on Google Maps. 2 excellent beach options. And now I'm on 5th Avenue, just like that, a few steps from the apartment. So let's talk contracts briefly. So for a 6-month lease, they want 11,000 Mexican. That's about 560 US a month with the current exchange rate. So not bad, but we talked about under 10,000 pesos a month. For a 1-year lease, they want 9,800 pesos. So that puts you under that $500 mark, under that 10,000 peso mark. And so there you have it, guys. A studio apartment right here. Stumbling distance, trust me, ask me how I know, from 5th Avenue. And right near some of the most iconic beaches in Playa del Carmen. If you guys enjoyed the content, you like the apartment, let me know in the comments below. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and tune back in for this ongoing series of apartments for 10,000 pesos or less. I'm gonna challenge myself to try to find a larger apartment, maybe a 1-bedroom, around that 10,000 or less price point here in the next week. If I can do that, I'll bring it your way next week, guys. Thanks for stopping in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Rope Monster, out. Also, guys, before I stop in here for my fish, I wanted to give you guys one last note, one last word of advice, or one last reminder. We are in Mexico. It's okay to negotiate. You're not going to offend anyone. I asked if the price was fixed at 9,800 for the 1 year, 11,000 for the 6 month. And the gentleman who showed me the apartment said yes, but he's really not, he doesn't have the final say. And I think that apartment's been sitting there for at least a couple or 3 months. So you know, maybe if you offer 9,000 or 9,800, but for a 6-month lease, they might go ahead and take it. So always remember to negotiate. You can always revert back to the asking price. Okay guys, see you later on. Time to eat some ceviche.